start
Is
recording.
mine 27,000. Versus 4.
I think I'll take the first turn.
Alright.
I'll send back 3.
I'll send 2 back.
Okay, stand up. Vanguard. Guiding Zombie.
Officer Cadet Eric.
Draw. Ride. Dandy Guyver Mario. Draw for Zombie. Your turn.
I will draw. Ride. Battle Siren Viviana. Draw for Eric. Then attack your Vanguard.
That's a no guard.
Drive check. No triggers.
Damage check. Heal miss. Draw. Ride Captain Night Mist. He's using skill of Mario. I counter blast and soul charge a hand card. Send the top 3 from my deck to the drop zone and take 1 from the drop zone to hand. I'll bring back Rick the Ghosty to hand.
Alright.
Next I call Ruin Shade. Ruin Shade attacks first. Using her skill, I'll send the top 2 cards to the drop zone to add 4,000 power.
This will be a no guard. Front trigger. Power to the front row.
I'll have Captain Night Mist attack.
No guard.
Drive check, no trigger.
The attack doesn't go through, which means the turn is mine. Stand, draw, and ride. Tier Knight Lazarus. I will call a Tier Knight Lazarus, as well as a Shotgun Assault. Shotgun Assault will attack Rain Shade.
That's a no guard.
The Vanguard Lazarus will attack your Vanguard.
No guard.
Drive check, no triggers.
Damage check, no trigger.
Lazarus on the rear guard will attack your Vanguard.
I'll let that through. Damage check, no trigger.
The turn is yours.
Stand and draw. Avast me hearties, the captain be here. Ride, king of demonic seas, Basskirk. Imaginary gift, protect. I now call Norman the Ghosty and use his skill. I'll send the top 2 cards of my deck to the drop zone to grant Basskirk 10,000 power. Next, I'll use Basskirk's skill. I counter blast and soul blast to superior call a unit from the drop zone. Come back. Return from the murky depths. Dragon undead. Skull dragon. And then Basskirk gains 5,000 power for each grade that we call reanimated unit. Add 15,000 power to Basskirk. Skull Dragon. Add 2,000 power for each fallen comrade in the drop zone.
Looks like that will be 16,000.
I call another Norman the Ghosty and use his skill, sending 2 more units to the murky depths to add 10,000 power to my Skull Dragon. And an extra 6,000 to my dragon. Basskirk's skill. Since my drop zone is 10 or more, add 5,000 power and +1 critical. I'll have my Skull Dragon attack.
This will be a no guard, no trigger.
After attacking, my Skull Dragon must return to Davy Jones's locker. Basskirk attacks next.
This will be a no guard.
Twin Drive, first check, draw trigger. I'll draw. Second check, no trigger.
Damage check first, no trigger. Second, no trigger.
It be your turn.
Stand, draw, and ride. Marine General of the Raging Waves, Gonticus. Imaginary Gift, Excel. I will call to the Excel Circle, Algos. Calling an Influent Dagger. Then I will attack your Vanguard, activating skill to restand.
I'll guard with my Dancing Cutlass.
Alright. Gonticus will attack your Vanguard.
No guard.
Twin Drive, first check, front trigger. All my front row units get 10,000 extra power. One, two, and I will just ignore Gonticus because he is in the attack and you did not guard. Second check, critical trigger. I will grant the critical to Gonticus and the power to Lazarus.
Damage check first. Second, critical trigger. Add power to Basskirk.
Lazarus will attack your Vanguard. And since it is the second battle or more, Lazarus gets a boosted 3,000 power.
A ghostly whale crossed your path with my Protect.
Alright. And since that was the third battle and I attacked the Vanguard, next, Algos will attack your Vanguard. That would be 29.
I'll guard with Night Spirit.
Alright. Next up, Shotgun Assault will attack your Vanguard. Activating skill. To grant himself a boosted 8,000 power. 17, 27, 37, 43.
Complete guard with Gus Jin. As I drop Rick the Ghosty.
The turn will now be yours.
I will stand and draw. And ride once again, King of Demonic Seas, Basskirk. Imaginary Gift, Protect. I'll use skill of Basskirk. With a Counter Blast and a Soul Blast, I'll reanimate my... I'll revive my Skull Dragon. And Basskirk gains 15,000 power. Oops. And since my drop zone is for 10 or more, add an extra 5,000 and +1 critical. My Skull Dragon gets 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34,000. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. I said 34, right?
I believe it's either 32 or 34.
Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34. It was 34.
Alright.
I call Captain Night Mist and activate his skill. I reanimate any kind of unit, any unit I so choose, regardless of its grade, since my drop zone is 10 or more. Revive, come back from the depths. My dandy guy Romario. My Stragon loses 2,000 power. Romario's skill, since my drop zone is 10 or more, he gains a 4,000 boost. And I'll call a second Night Mist on top of Night Mist. And use his skill to reanimate the other dandy guy Romario in my drop zone. We'll gain 4,000, and my dragon loses another 2,000. I'll have Captain Night Mist take out a shotgun assault.
No guard.
With support from Romario in the center, Basskirk unleashes a skirmish on the seas.
Let's see. So this gets rid of the 20. And that should be plenty enough.
Twin drive first. A draw trigger. Add 10,000 to my Skull Dragon. And I draw. Second check. Draw trigger. I guess more power to my Skull Dragon. With support from a Mario, here comes my Skull Dragon.
Did you draw for that second trigger?
Oh. Now I did.
And that would be a no guard. No triggers.
Afterwards, my Skull Dragon returns to Davy Jones's locker. And with that, my turn is concluded.
Stand. Draw. Ride once more. Marine General of the Raging Waves, Gonticus, for an imaginary gift XL. I will call to the XL circle Riptide Dragon, as well as calling a Tier Knight Theo. From here, Algos will make the attack on your Vanguard, activating his skill to restand.
I guard with Evil Shade.
Alright. Gonticus will make the next attack on your Vanguard.
I'll have Captain Night Mist intercept.
And that is all.
Mm-hmm.
Twin drive, first check.
I know, there's what I was feared.
No trigger, then critical trigger. I will grant all effects to Gonticus.
Damage check. It's a miracle heal.
You still have one damage check after that.
Granting power to Basskirk. Second check. Nope. Oh, drat. That's not what I was expecting.
Well, it's not what I was expecting on my end either.